Hey everybody, welcome to an episode of In the School Parking Lot. My name is Paul. I'm recording this on the 11th of April, 12:32 p.m. Been way too long, so I apologize for that. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I do all I can to keep these videos between 7 and 10 minutes long. I look for an article in readlion.com. I do put the article in the description. Why are we called In the School Parking Lot? Because April of 2021, I was teaching at a high school, and the principal said to me, I hate to tell you this, Paul, but you got to leave Jesus Christ in the parking lot. And I said, wow. I was working at a public high school in Placer County, California, and I was shocked that I was told, it's okay, you need to leave Jesus Christ in the parking lot. Union said nothing. I had no support. And I went, wow, okay. Same man told me you couldn't say I love you to students because that's unprofessional. Even though I thought, my gosh, that's weird. And so I went to the parking lot. And now I teach at a charter school in Placer County, and I'm loving it. I know some of my scholars are probably watching this right now, and I hope they are. I hope their parents are as well. So today, this is posted on the 6th of April, 2026 from readline.com. Headline, California K-12 lesson plans rooted in critical theory. Compare January 6th to the KKK. Author is Jaron Cruson, Crouson. And let's just read from it, and I will talk about it. Lesson plans for the California K-12 schools are riddled with anti-racism language, and even compare the January 6, 2021 protest at the Capitol to Ku Klux Klan demonstrations, which again, who started the Ku Klux Klan? Ask your parents. I believe it was the Democrat Party. Anyway, fact, check it. University of California, Santa Cruz, UCSC created the History of Civics Project to offer high-quality history and civics education, resources, and lesson plans to teachers at K-12 schools across the state of California. However, a recent investigation by Defending Education, which is DE, kind of funny they don't put the DEI, but it's Defending Education, DE, exclusively with the Daily Caller News Foundation, reveals the lessons focus heavily on race and racial identity, anti-blackness, and anti-racism frameworks. The materials also repeatedly reference the January 6th Capitol attack across multiple lessons and grade levels, using the event as a point of comparison in many different historical contexts. The lesson plans and resources outline a curriculum designed to engage students in interrogating historical representations and reimagining, gotta love that, reimagining them, a framework rooted in critical theory. It includes sections as historizing race and whiteness, on teaching about structural institutional racism in order to build anti-racist classrooms in schools. A document on racial injustice in that section covers the project's activism, including participation in Black Lives Matter protests. Why don't you Google Black Lives Matters and see where all their money went to and what that organization said about families, the nuclear family. Let's keep going. To external reading that includes the New York Times Magazine 1619 project, Ta-Nehisi Coates' The Case for Reparations, and essays such as Beyond White Fragility. Again, this is going to be taught in California schools. Another section is titled Teaching the January 6, 2021 Insurrection on Capitol Hill. This section includes document created by teachers, offers a list words a class can choose from to make sense of January 6. Mob, sedition, terrorism, insurrection, or coup. It also links to headlines from various news outlets that suggest additional terms such as assault on democracy, siege, invaded, and unprecedented assault. It also includes social media posts from the time. solely selected from those on the left, such as Democrat Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota, saying that democracy was under attack in the threatening impeachment of President Donald Trump. University of California, Santa Cruz History and Civics Project section titled Teaching the January 6, 2021 Insurrection on Capitol Hill. The document suggests a kindergarten level discussion prompt to be paired with a lesson on heroes in American history, which compares Capitol Police on January 6 to a World War II naval hero. That appalls me, by the way. Another lesson created by a Berkeley high school teacher asked students to compare and contrast how January 6 revealed continuities and contradictions about the United States, showing two tweets comparing the day of the Reconstruction era and describing it as extremely predictable white backlash to black people. Oh my goodness. Showing the promise of a fully realized democracy. Again, I make this between 7 and 10 minutes. I'm almost done. One exercise directs students to consider January 6th, quote, through the lens of the Wilmington insurrection of 1898, a massacre in which white Democrats in North Carolina effectively overthrew local government. Again, that'd be white Democrats, 1898. Another exercise titled Contextualizing the Insurrection includes a photo of Klan members near the U.S. Capitol and says that comparing a KKK demonstration in Washington, D.C. that occurred almost 100 years ago to the January 6th insurrection should provide your students with some context for this event while also prompting them to ask some clarifying questions about both. UC Santa Cruz's History and Civics Project is not teaching students how to think, it's teaching them once again what to think, said Paul Runco, Defending Education's Senior Director of Strategic Initiatives of K-12 Programs, in comments to DCNF. And this will be the final part. High schoolers deserve real debate, not ideological hand-holding. And with national math and reading scores at historic lows, there are far better uses of elementary school classroom time. Parents need to know what their children are being exposed to during the school day and speak up when the curriculum is overtly partisan or historically revisionist, Runco said. One more time. Parents, you need to know what is being fed to your students. They are changing the United States through the education system. Read the rest of the article, please. It's going to be in the description. I'm sorry that it took me so long to do another one of my episodes of In the School Parking Lot. Pay attention. They're getting to change the United States of America through the children in schools. Go back to American classical education, and we have a chance 30, 40 years from now that our children, and their children's children will have the same country that we have enjoyed for 250 plus years. God bless you. Thanks for watching. I have a Venmo account and I have a PayPal account. Would appreciate your help. Bye.